Welcome everyone to the first ever podcast of Simply Football. I am your host Leo Galina, and I am joined by Luca Lavinghi and Joseph Musa. The first thing we're going to talk about is Champions League, so let's just get straight into it. So the first thing we're going to talk about is the group stage, where it all began. So the first thing we're going to talk about is Group A. So in Group A we had Man City, PSG, Leipzig, and Club Brugge, where Man City and PSG got first and second. What do you guys think about this group for Group A, the standings?
So, I don't know about PSG there. I think they could have pulled out a first, but they did they got one loss in the group. It could have been better. Leipzig had a nice effort. Nothing really from Club Brugge, but it looks like a pretty nice group. So Man City and PSG are going to go through it to the next round.
Yeah, I think it's exactly what I expected. I think how it finished was exactly how I expected it to finish.
Yeah, me too. I mean, Leipzig, when you look at Leipzig, they don't have a bad team on paper. It's just like when you compare it to the big clubs like Man City, PSG, like you can expect the big clubs to make it through, especially this early in the group stage. Alright, so now we're gonna move on to Group B, which was considered the group of death in my opinion. Where we had Liverpool, Atletico Madrid, Porto, and Milan. This one to me I thought was a shocker. Because Milan finishing fourth and Porto third, I mean Porto is good, but you see Milan in Serie A this year and the players they have. They look good, so I thought they could have tried and finished above Porto for Europa League spot.
Yeah, I agree with what Leo said. I don't see Milan getting fourth place at all with the team that they have. They should be finishing at least top two, maybe close to Atletico. Liverpool, there's no fighting them with the players that they have right now. Salah, one of the best players in the world right now. They also have a very nice defense with Robertson, Van Dijk, Trent, and they have Matip, they have Fabinho, they have all these super players. So easily for them to make it out of that group.
Yeah, I agree. I think Liverpool dominated. They won every single game. Liverpool with 18 points, Atletico Madrid in second with 7. So they definitely dominated. And I think Milan definitely were disappointed to not move on to the Europa League like I expected and many other people expected.
Mm-hmm. And also you could look at, it came down, in this group for second place, it came down to the final day. It's not like Atletico had it the whole time. Like Milan, like it was unlucky for Milan to come up against Liverpool. I mean, if Milan somehow beat Liverpool, Porto and Atletico tied, then Milan could have made it through second. But it just, I feel like it's unlucky that they had to verse literally one of the best teams in the world right now. With the best players. But there's nothing you could do about it now.
The fact that Porto managed to get even close to making into the round of 16 is very surprising. And now they have one of the greatest teams. They do have some talented players on there.
Yeah, now Porto got in Europa League because third place in Champions League got in Europa League. So like Group A, Leipzig's now in Europa League, and so is Porto. So now we're going to move on to Group C, which is also very surprising group here. We have Ajax, Sporting Lisbon, Borussia Dortmund, and Besiktas, where this was one of the most surprising groups to me. Like, how do you have a player like Erling Haaland not making it to the round of 16 of Champions League and instead playing Europa League?
So, this group, Dortmund should have finished at least top 2. They have a nice team. Haaland, great young player right now. So, Sporting also a good team. No, not really anything huge from Besiktas. They're not that good. So, but we'll see.
Yeah, I think Ajax definitely. I think my expectations were that Dortmund was going to win the group and Ajax second, with Sporting in third and Betis in fourth. But I think Ajax, now that I look at it, they really dominated. I think they have a lot of strong players, like Anthony. Anthony is having a really good season. He's a very good player. I think Sebastian Haller is a very good player. He's having a great season. He was not the best player in the Premier League. I don't think it was for him, but I think at Ajax he's really doing very well.
Also, when you look at Ajax, like no one thought they were gonna get top of the group, and they went 6-0. And you look at 20 goals forward. Like when you think of it, like no one expected Ajax to dominate this group the way they did. Like everyone just thought Dortmund just gonna seal the top. Ajax is gonna like trail in second. With like Sporting Lisbon's gonna be a tie. Like no one thought that this was gonna happen. Especially no one thinks that Sebastian Haller is gonna be like right now, as of now, he's the top goal scorer in Champions League. Like you would never think that when you have the likes of Ronaldo, Lewandowski, Salah, and then you have Haller who just it just shows that Ajax is like they're like an underrated team. Like they have so many good players. Like no one really looks at them because everyone just looks at the top teams and the top players. All right, now we're gonna look at Group D, which was a crazy group in my opinion. We had Real Madrid, Inter, Sheriff, and Shakhtar, where Real Madrid and Inter made it through. Sheriff had the run of their lives, at one point being first place, but then as the group stage went on, they kind of fell off, and they made Europa League. And then in fourth place, you had Shakhtar Donetsk, finishing in fourth, and now their European competition is done for the season. What do you guys think about this?
Yeah, so Sheriff, honestly, I had no idea about what this team even was, what they're about. They managed to start at the very beginning on top of the group, surprisingly, with you have Real Madrid and Inter in this group. I have no idea anybody on this team, but they do deserve to move on to Europa League of the brilliant performance they showed off. Inter and Real Madrid, on the other hand, they do have great teams, so there's no competing for Champions League with them.
Yeah, I think Real Madrid was the group that I thought was going to win. I think they were stronger than everyone else in this group. I think they have the likes of some very good players that help them do it. I think that Vinicius Jr. really had a good group stage with Real Madrid. I think Benzema really helped them, and I think also Eder Militao is a great player who is getting better every game, and I think he's improving. Sheriff, I did not know this team existed. What is he?
It's like
I have no idea what league they play in, nothing like that.
But I think the first game, every team went into versing them thinking that they're just some team from Moldova and it's an easy game. But then, sadly, as it went on, I think they realized this team is harder than I thought, and we have to fight, and that's what happened. Third. If I play for that team, I would take Europa League any day.
especially the fact that this is Sheriff's first ever Champions League. So like for their first ever Champions League, the performance that they had, it was like, I mean, I think like for a team like this, such a small club, I feel like this would be like a top thing for them. Like even though like they didn't make it out, they still had two top tier teams. So I feel like they would be happy with this. Like rather than going into round 16 and potentially versus like a Liverpool. Yeah, I mean, the way they've been playing in the Champions League, they wouldn't really have a chance, but it would be like, it'd be like domination. All right, so next let's move on to Group E, where we had Bayern Munich, Benfica, Barca, and Dynamo. Where this was, I mean, I guess you could say surprising to many people. But I mean, I guess other people would say it was like meant to be kind of because of the way their season's been. We had Bayern Munich topping the group, Benfica in second, Barcelona in third, sending them down to Europa League. And then we had Dynamo Kiev in fourth place. What do you guys think about this? This one was wild.
Bayern definitely deserved the first place. The way they've been playing in the Bundesliga and Champions League from the past couple of years, they should have been outstanding. Lewandowski, he's an incredible player. I think he got robbed off of the Ballon d'Or this year. He had incredible season last year and this year. So Barcelona, shockingly, finishing third. But see how their season's going right now? They're in 7th or 8th place. It's you could say why they're in third place and in Europa League.
Yeah, I think Bayern definitely dominated this group, and they were the team that I thought was going to win. I did not expect Benfica to come over Barcelona. I don't think anyone did. I think Barcelona were in trouble, but I think now their new manager, I really like him, and I think he can really change the team. And he brought in some new players that I think can change the team around, change the locker room. Like Dani Alves, I think that was the main reason for his signing, was to just bring some seniors to the locker room and change that. And I think he's going to bring some more players. I think Ferran Torres might go there, and he might change that. He's a very good signing for them. I think, yeah, and Dynamo Kiev, I think, unfortunately, I think they're a good team, but when you're in a group like that, it's hard to win a game.
What I like about Barca is that Xavi likes to play the youth. He likes playing Rui Pieg and what's his name?
Nico Gonzalez.
Yeah, Nico Gonçalves.
Too.
He likes playing Ansu Fati, Gavi.
You can't trust.
Very young player.
You can't trust. I feel like, I know it's like you want to play the youth players to gain experience, but like you can't put, like, I don't know, with Xavi, even in La Liga, if you like look at the teams they're playing, like it's La Liga.
Madrid, yeah,
they're playing like random like 17-year-olds. Like, yes, you want to give your youngsters, but it's like Barcelona. It's like, you know, like a couple of years ago, their team they had MSN, and now they're struggling to win against like Osasuna and.
Well, what if they are the new MSN? What if he trusts them that they can do the job? That's his opinion. And
but also though, you need experience. Like they have such. Yes, you have older players with experience. Like you have Ter Stegen in there. You have PK, Busquets. But he has so many younger players that aren't experienced in the game enough. So that's what I think. I don't know. Kind of in a way, it was like, I don't know. I feel like this. It was like kind of meant to be that Barca don't finish in top two, because ever since I feel like when Messi left, the team went in shambles. It was terrible. They went financial debt. They couldn't sign anyone. Players were willing to get paid less. Like PK was offered to get paid like $2 a week or something. It was something crazy like that, just so that he could help Barca out. Like that's how bad the team was. Like I feel like kind of in a way it was like this was gonna happen. Now we just wait for a rebuilding phase, and I guess they're in the middle of it, where like they start rock bottom, then they're gonna slowly build their way back up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right, so now we're gonna jump into Group F, where we had Manchester United, Real, Atalanta, and Young Boys. So we had Manchester United and Villarreal going through. Atalanta finishing in Europa League this year. And then you had Young Boys in fourth place. What do you guys think about this? About Atalanta, a team that made the Champions League semifinals 2 years ago. And now they can't beat Villarreal to advance to the round of 16.
So ever since United pick up their Ronaldo, they've been all right. So you expect them to finish first place, but Atalanta, teams in Serie A are good. But Atalanta is one of the top teams now. You can see what their players have to show you, like Duvan Zapata. Mm-hmm. You have Muriel. Their strike force is nice, good team. Villarreal putting in the second. It's all right. They have a nice team. So.
Mhm. But then when you look at it, Atalanta, they haven't. What signings like from their team against PSG in Champions League? Like yes, they lost Papu Gomez, which was a big help. But other than that, like what else about this team has changed
A big help for who?
for Atalanta?
Why? Why is that a big help that he left?
No, I'm saying that that he played for them.
Ah, okay. I misunderstood. I thought you said it was a bad.
No,
It was a help that he left.
no, I'm saying like when you look at the team, nothing really changed besides him leaving. So it's like you lose like your superstar player. Like that was like one of their best players.
I think Atalanta has one of the best youth teams in Italy, and I think that they build their youth, and that's where they sell. They sold, if I think what's his name, Diallo from Manchester United. I don't think he plays for Manchester United anymore.
No, he still does. They sold him there. It was like they sold my. I
Sold him there. He never even played a game. He never even played. Sold him for like
they sold
well, I guess I think 40 million.
40 million. Yeah, I know. Like Atalanta.
That's how they get it. They're just smart like that. They're smart like that.
Real too. The two teams that make Europa League final last year, both in Champions League and both advanced.
Yeah, I think the way I predicted this group would end would be Villarreal first, Manchester United, and then Atalanta Young Boys. The reason for that was because Villarreal had beaten them in the past, and I think that I thought it would just transfer to this year, but
Yeah.
I don't think so. I think the signing of Ronaldo, I don't think that was it. I don't think that was the reason that they moved on.
Also in Champions League, you never know, anything could happen. Like you remember, Ajax made that insane run. No one in a million years thought they would have beaten Juve and then make Champions League semifinal. And same thing with Lyon. That one year at Lyon, no one in like 1,000 years would ever think that they would beat Juve and then right after Juve go and beat Man City. Like no one thought that. So you never know in Champions League what could, especially in the group, like with Barcelona we saw. You never know what could happen. All right, so now we're gonna go to Group G, where we had Lille, Salzburg, Sevilla, and Wolfsburg. Where we had Lille and Salzburg making it through, Sevilla finishing in a Europa League spot, and then Wolfsburg finishing in last. I think this group was. I mean, I feel like I expect more from Sevilla with the talent they had, but also when you look at Salzburg, you think of like Adeyemi. Adeyemi's having an insane season. Like because of the seasons he's having.
Who?
Adeyemi, Karim Adeyemi, really good youngster. He's like
striker, German.
20?
He's very young.
2021.
Wait, what team?
Salzburg. They also have Brennan Aronson.
Yes. Okay.
Yes.
Sorry, my mind.
They have a good team, so it's like I feel like
Brendan Aronson.
yeah. So, but I feel like Sevilla also have a really good team. So I mean, like it was kind of close between them, but I feel like
This team. Go, sorry.
I feel like Lille was going top of this group no matter what. They won Ligue 1 last year, beating PSG. David is really good. Look at his stats, really good. Renato Sanchez, also he's really good. So they have a really good team. So I feel like this group was like how we predicted it, how I predicted it at least. But I mean, I was like kind of surprised that Sevilla kind of made it in third. But I mean, like as the group stage went on, I was like, yeah, Salzburg are gonna make it because of the performances that Adeyemi and Aronson had.
You can see that Lille is a very good team, even in League One. They always finish somewhat or in Champions League. They do have nice players like David, is a very good young player, and they have Ronaldo Sanchez in the midfield. He is solid for Lille. Maybe big deal move coming on later.
I think so.
Well,
I really don't know how I predicted this group because if you look at this group, there's no superpower. There's not like other groups where it's like, okay, mid-table, and then you get one big team. I guess you could say Lille is the big team, but in my opinion, I think they're all what you would call mid-table. There's no big superpower. I really don't know. I think maybe I would have expected Sevilla second, Salzburg third.
Yeah.
I didn't know.
All right, so let's move on to the last group, Group H. Well, I mean, this one was pretty self-explanatory for who was going to make it through. First and second, I feel like the second place team could have finished first, but I don't know. That's what I think. We had Juventus, Chelsea, Zenit, and Malmo, where Juve finished above Chelsea in second, obviously, Zenit in third, and then Malmo in fourth. Honestly, I don't know why. I felt like Chelsea could have topped this group because the way Juve's season has been. If you guys don't watch Serie A, Juve's season has been horrific, to say the least. They're in like 8th place right now. They're not playing good. Their form's not good. Morata's playing striker, so you already know how that's gonna go. So, but in Champions League, they picked it up and they beat Chelsea, and they topped their group.
I forgot about the second game.
Yeah. So it came down to the last game, tied on points. Thankfully, Zenit pulled out a tie to put Chelsea into second place, and Juve will top of the group.
That was surprising.
And we face Villarreal next round, so that's good for us. Juve had obviously an incredible Champions League with Allegri as our manager. He's always good in Champions League. You don't expect anything else from him. You see Zenit and Malmo, bottom of the group. Don't really see much of these teams as they don't have great players, if you know what I'm saying. They have probably a lot of young talent in the Russian league.
When I think of Zenit, I think of
Hulk.
Yeah. 2015. I think of what's his name? Malcolm? Does he still play? I think.
I don't know. Malcolm played there a while ago though.
I don't know. Russian league is I don't even think that's on TV in this country. But I think
I don't think of it off the top of my head, but there's been some decent players that come from.
I also think
Witzel too came from Zenit.
Who?
Witzel.
Yes, Witzel.
Borussia Dortmund?
Witzel.
Yeah.
All right, so
I think Juve. One second, I just want to say one more thing. Juve. I don't think this will be good for the next couple of rounds if they make it to the next couple of rounds, but I don't think this will be good for them. I think that they got a little bit of luck within them just to make that first place, which is good. Because if you look at other first place teams, like let's say Ajax, who finished 9 points ahead of second, or if you look at Liverpool, finished a large amount of points over second, Juve only 2. I think that last game saved them, and that was a little bit of luck they need. And going forward, I think the luck always runs out.
Yeah. All right.
I just want to say something. Leah, I just want to say something. So, even though Juve right now, I see them in the rebuilding stage, they don't have many big players. They need to fix up their midfield a bit. They need to sign something big. But you see Chelsea coming up from a Champions League win. They should be topping this group with the team that they have. You shouldn't see them finishing second. Juve are a good team. They're in rebuilding stage. That's why I see them.
Yeah.
As not. We got lucky. That's why we see them.
I feel like they're sort of. I don't know why. I feel like Juve. They're kind of in the same boat as Barca. Like I don't feel like it's like worse.
Yeah, I would put them in the same. Yeah, I would say that.
Barca, I feel like is worse than Juve, but not like at a level where it's like, oh my god, it's like they're like sort of the same, kind of.
Yeah, I think both. Let's compare. I think I'll go first. They both didn't start well the season.
Yeah.
What else?
I mean, look at their position in the table. in their league. They're
Yeah, that's another thing. They're very similar.
both of these
From years ago, you see
Yeah.
them making Champions League, and now
both of these teams, you expect them
Yeah.
in their leagues as well. You look at Serie A. Juve has dominated the Serie A for the past 10 years. You look at who's won. It's been all Juve for 10 years. And then all of a sudden, it's just been down. Look at Barca. I mean, yeah, Barca, you also have, like, Real Madrid and Atletico. But, like, I feel like Barca has always been, like, one of the most dominant sides in La Liga. Like, they're always, like, consistently, like, winning. It's, like, year to year with Real Madrid.
at this time,
Barca, like, I don't even feel like, I feel like Barca, like, Juve would get really lucky to make top four. Barca, I don't even see them make top four. If they get lucky, maybe a Conference League appearance for them. Like, other than that, I don't see them making any higher than that. And same thing, like, Juve, I could see them, the way their season's going, I could see maybe Europa League. But if they pick it up, maybe, if they get lucky, depending on, like, Napoli doing Atalanta and Lazio, maybe they could squeeze a top four finish, but I see it very unlikely, though.
yeah, you see why these teams are not doing as great as anymore. Like 2015, Barca Juve Champions League finals. They had all these great old players. Tevez, all these old players.
Morata.
Morata, so good for Juve back then.
Pirlo. That team was insane.
Yeah,
Marquinhos,
in their prime.
Vidal.
Vidal, yeah.
Giovinco even played there.
Pogba.
Prime.
But yeah. And now,
Patrice Evra.
Patrice
United
Evra.
legend.
and now they have, look at their midfield now though. That's like the downgrade and stuff. Like even Barca, look at they went from Juve went from Marquinhos, Pogba, Pirlo to Bentancur, Rabiot, and Barca. They went from probably like one of the best trios of all time for center mids, Iniesta, Xavi, Busquets, to a younger that they're good, but they're not as good as them, which is Pedri and De Jong. Like, they're two very good ones, but you can't compare them to what they had in the past.
Mm-hmm.
So,
You see Pirlo coaching for Juve not too long ago as manager, and you see about 6 years ago he was playing for Juve in the Champions League finals. It's crazy how time flies and the team changes. So, yeah, these two
all right,
teams.
let's step away from that, and let's start going into the knockout stage. This is where everyone starts getting excited. Now, this is where you find out who's through to the last 8, who's out. Like, this is where the big matches are. So, the first game we have is Salzburg against Bayern Munich. One decent team and one very good team. I personally think Bayern Munich is going to make it through because compared to two teams, you have Lewandowski, who's the best striker in the world right now. So I'm going to give this one to Bayern Munich. What do you guys think about this?
Yeah, I think the quality that they have in their team, I don't think it should be a competition against Salzburg. So I see them moving on to the next round.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think this is a easy one for Bayern. That's it.
Yeah, all right. So, and also, I forgot to mention this before we started this. The away goal rule for this season, UEFA confirmed there's no more away goal ruling. So now scoring an away goal doesn't matter. You'll still be a home and away leg, but it doesn't matter if you score away from home. There's no more of that. It's just if you score, it counts. There's no away goal ruling anymore.
Musa, you're aware of that, right?
Yeah.
All right, so now we're going to go to the next game, which is also a pretty obvious one. It's Manchester City against Sporting, where I think Man City has this one in the bag. They're going to beat Sporting. It won't be. It could be like we've seen in the recent years. Man City, they thrash teams in the round of 16. So I think it'll maybe be like another thrashing. It'll be probably like a 5-0 or something like that. Maybe they'll get Sporting could get like 1 or 2 goals, but Man City's gonna go away with this one, I think.
Yeah, I agree.
All right, next we have this one's a really close game. We have Benfica versus Ajax. Who are you gonna moose though? What do you think? What do you think about this game? Who do you think's making it through? Benfica or Ajax?
Yeah, I think Ajax. I'm happy that they got matched against each other. Not like you're seeing Ajax versus Chelsea or Juve or Liverpool. At least they have a chance to make it into the next round. But I do see Ajax going through.
Yeah, Luca.
Yeah, I think so too. I think they just have better players. I think Ajax. I said it before. Haaland having a great year. Anthony having a great year.
You have good players too. You look at Darwin Núñez is having himself a season, but you can't really compare Darwin Núñez to like Haller, like top Champions League goal scorer right now. Darwin Núñez is good, but I feel like not as good as like Aneres or Anthony or something like that.
Exactly.
The next,
Gravenberch is also really good for Ajax.
Gravenberch, Martinez, Blind.
I think we can all agree Ajax is making it through, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Big loss for Ajax. Though, I think Onana. That was a great goalie that they had.
It's unfortunate what happened to him though, but it's like
Yeah.
really like,
Moving on to a bigger club because he is a very good goalie. So
and also he couldn't play for 12 months because of what he did. It's like.
yeah.
Okay, these are where these next couple of games. This is where it starts to pick up. This is where like it's like the heavy hitters we could say. So first we're gonna start off with Chelsea against Lille. I mean Chelsea got really lucky on this because I saw the region happen.
Wait. You said we were going to the like the bigger teams, like the more like bigger games.
Yeah, like top Champions League.
I thought you left out Atletico Madrid, Manchester United. I think Atletico Madrid's it.
Yeah, but we're not up to there yet. We're leaving the.
No, I'm just saying. I think that's not even a big game. That's
a big game. But this.
Oh no.
Yes, but I'm talking like Lille won the Ligue 1 and Chelsea won Champions League. Like Lille, very good team too. Like this wouldn't be like a top really big game, but it's like it's a good game to watch.
Yeah.
Like
so
that.
Good rematch.
Yeah, like Chelsea, I think got really lucky on this one. Going Lille 2 times in a row when they could have got Bayern Munich. Like I think this is really lucky, but I see Chelsea. Lille could trick them a little. Lille could pull one out, but Lille's not gonna win now. This one's going to Chelsea. What do you guys think about this one? Chelsea through or Lille?
Yeah, Chelsea.
yeah.
I see Lille putting up a bit of a fight.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think Chelsea are gonna go through.
All right, so now the next game we're gonna go Villarreal against Juve. This one is close. I feel like because Juve's not having a fantastic season. So I mean, I feel like the way Juve's been playing their form, I feel like this could be a tricky game for them. But I think in the end, Juve's gonna pull it out because they have Chiesa, who's been amazing, Dybala. So I feel like Juve's gonna pull this one out, and Juve gonna beat Villarreal.
You know,
Yeah.
I think. Okay. I think, like I said before, Juve's luck. I am actually scared. I think Villarreal would be another team like, let's say, Porto. Before that, Ajax. I think all Juve fans went
Lyon.
Lyon. We all went into that thinking
Easy game.
you win. I think this is another one because I think Juve's luck already ran out. I hate to say it.
So are you saying Villarreal to go through?
I mean Villarreal. No, I'm not. I'm not. I'm saying you're gonna go through, but I'm saying it's gonna be a very close game. Definitely a very close game.
I could see
Villarreal have very good players. Danjuma is insane.
I could see a close. I could see a close game. Maybe even extra time. This game. That's how close it's gonna be.
Yeah. Juve and Villarreal are sitting like in the same place of the table. You know, they both have very nice teams. Danjuma, Gerard Moreno, Pau Torres.
Mm-hmm.
They have a good team. You could see them doing
Parejo.
Parejo, yeah. You could see them doing. Papu Gomez went.
First one. That's Serbia.
Yeah, sorry. Yep. I was gonna say because he went to La Liga, but no, Juve. It's scary to see them
Yeah.
be in Champions League round of 16 because you get flashbacks from
Every
years ago. Lyon, Porto. I
Ajax.
hate to see it. Ajax.
So
I
who
just don't like.
do you think, Musa? Who do you think's going through? You think?
Obviously, I have to take Juve,
Yeah.
but I'm scared to watch this game. I have flashbacks
All
for
right.
years.
All right. Let's move on to the big games. The games everyone is talking about. These three. These three games.
Watch, and now he's gonna say Manchester United game. I don't know why it's such a big game.
First, we're gonna start Inter against Liverpool.
Okay.
Okay. Alright, that's a big game.
This is gonna be a really good team. Two sides to obviously Liverpool's a lot better. Favorites is Liverpool. Inter, I feel like Inter are gonna put up a good showing, but I mean I think Liverpool's obviously gonna win this one. Salah.
Çalhanoğlu this season has been incredible for Inter. The
Yeah.
quality that they have on their team.
Yeah.
And Barella is another good young player.
But then you're comparing him to like Salah and Mane.
Mane, yeah.
Mane, like Van Dijk, Allison, like Robertson, Trent. Just it's the whole team. It's like you can't really like. I think Liverpool's gonna beat Inter in this one.
Will be a good game to watch, though.
It'll be a good game. Inter's gonna put up a fight, but I feel like Liverpool's gonna win. What do you think?
Yeah, I agree.
All right, so now we're gonna move on to the next game, which is another big game. Atletico Madrid against Manchester United. I'm gonna have to take my team here. I'm think Manchester United is gonna beat Atletico. I mean, also you can even look at the favorite. United is favored right now. Ronaldo is gonna get ahead of Simeone again. But this is gonna be it's gonna be a tactical game. This is Ragnick and Simeone, two tactical managers. This is gonna be a very close game, but I feel like United is gonna take the win here.
Yeah, United do have the quality on their side. It would be funny to see United going down 2-0 again and then Ronaldo scoring 3 goals.
Yeah.
Imagine that again. That would just be crazy to watch.
United's not gonna go 2-0 down. No.
I'm happy to watch this game. I want to see it.
So, Musa, what do you think's going through?
Do you think United's gonna go through? I think I'm gonna see Ronaldo. I want to see Ronaldo haunt them again.
You want to see Ronaldo lift the trophy?
Yeah.
Alright, I'm going to have to disagree with you guys. I think I think Atletico Madrid to go through. I think they have a stronger side. I think Ronaldo Simeone. I think Ronaldo at Manchester United is nothing special. He's just a normal player at this point. With a new manager too, I think it's going to take time for him to adapt to his playing style. I don't think he scores a hat trick like he did in the past.
But then you also have other players like Greenwood who could step up, or Rashford who could step up.
I also think that
Bruno could step up.
Atletico Madrid has a strong team. I mean, if you look at the table, they're in 5th, but I still think that they can do the job. I mean, Carrasco is having a good year. Llorente.
Yeah. Big loss for Atletico as they got rid of Saul. He's on Chelsea now. Chelsea don't really play him at all.
Yeah,
he was a great player for Atletico.
Yeah.
I think it's just a waste of talent that Chelsea have him at this point.
Atletico are also a really, really good side too. I mean, you have
Suarez,
Griezmann. No, Griezmann's on Barcelona, right?
No, he's not.
He's on Atletico, right? Yeah.
Yeah,
even Griezmann there. Look at how Griezmann. I've watched a couple of Liga games, like highlights and stuff of Griezmann. He's been killing it there, but I feel like Varane is going to be a huge help for you. Obviously, he's hurt now, but Ragnick has said he's coming back in training, so he will be back for this Atletico game. So I feel like Varane is going to be a huge step up. And I feel like he will help. I don't know, I feel like he'll help Maguire, I feel like. He'll help Maguire find his form that he had at Leicester City. And he'll be a huge help. I'm saying United. Alright, we're going to move on to the final game here, which this is the biggest game. We're going to have Paris Saint-Germain PSG coming up against Real Madrid. And honestly, I'm going to take Real Madrid on this one. I know, obviously, PSG have Messi, Mbappe, Neymar. But you see them playing in Liga. I feel like, I don't know, I feel like Real Madrid are a stronger side here. You have Vinicius Jr. who's having excellent season, Benzema. So I'm going to have to take Real Madrid. I don't know about you guys. Real Madrid.
Leo, I'm going to have to disagree with you. I think PSG are going to go through. What they have on their team is incredible. Messi, Neymar, Mbappe, Verratti, Wijnaldum, Kimpembe. They have all these Donnarumma now. They have a super team. I think that they might be on their way to a Champions League finals again.
But then you can look at it. You have too many big superstars on one team at the same time.
True, but you see from the past year, not too long, 2 years ago that they made it to the finals?
Yeah, and again.
Yeah, but they did. The only person that they didn't have was Donnarumma, Messi, right?
Yeah.
And they still made it to the final. So I could see them going through.
All right, Luca, what do you think about this one? Tough call here. Tough call.
I think we're gonna have to go with Real Madrid for this one. I think it's a very close game. I think PSG is just a little bit too cocky.
Yeah.
I think the trio. Neymar's hurt, right?
No, Neymar's still playing. I
thought he hurt his ankle.
Oh yeah. Neymar's out for the season, so Neymar won't even.
Okay, I think even with Neymar, I think they were that trio. I think they were just very cocky. I remember they played a game. I forgot against who. Messi just walking. I think they're just too cocky.
Messi's not even putting up stats this year. Like, if you look at his stats this year, he scored 1 goal in Ligue 1, and he scored, I believe, 1 goal in Champions League.
Luca, I need to ask you something.
A player like Lionel Messi, it's
do
like.
You think PSG is not going to make it because of the talent that they have, because they have all these super players on their team, or do you think they just won't blend in combined well, like their play style?
That the players' play style don't combine together. Does that make sense?
Yeah, their play style, yeah.
I think if this is in FIFA, Messi's definitely on low chem. He's definitely on low chem. He does not combine well with everyone else. Everyone else has been there for a couple of seasons, I would say. Mbappe's been there for a while. Neymar. They got a new couple of signings, but then there's just players that are just on like 5 chem. You got, I think,
And then Verratti,
Sergio Ramos, Messi. Those just don't have chemistry. There's no strong link there. I think. That's
when you look at Real Madrid too, these players have been playing with each other for multiple seasons too. Like, it's not like they made a couple signings. Hazard was big a couple years ago, but like other than that, they haven't really made any like big signings. It's like influence the team. Like these core of players have been playing with each other for years now. And you look at PSG, they signed like 6 different players this season. They went with Donnarumma, Hakimi, Sergio Ramos, Messi. So it's like almost like a whole new team. And then you have to like still gel together and stuff because Messi's not finding his form with Mbappe and Neymar, Di Maria. So it's like, I don't know, it'll be tough, but I think Real Madrid is gonna make it through here. All right, so now we're gonna think. Who do you think's gonna win it all?
Win it all?
Win it all.
I think it's
The
too early to
top
top two.
top two right now. Who do you think's winning it all?
I can't really answer that question. I think it's too
Wait, I have a
early
question.
to tell right now.
Are there brackets?
I mean, no. This is the thing.
Like who it meant like Bayern Salzburg. Who if Bayern wins, who do they verse? Is that
I mean, as of now, I mean, as for past years, it's always been. I believe this is it again this year. It's been a draw. Like remember the round of 16 ball with the round of 16 with the pots and stuff.
they don't have a bracket?
They never have a bracket. It's always
No, there's another draw. There's another draw.
it's
Wait, every that it's always been like that. There's never been a bracket.
no, it's never a bracket. It's always been a draw. And also in quarterfinals is interesting, and teams from the same country could play each other. So let's say like Man City, Liverpool make it through. In the quarters, we could see Man City play Liverpool. So that's like a one, you could say, top team that's like a favorite to win to get out.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I think. I don't know. I feel like I know it's still like really early to call, kind of, but I don't know. I feel like I could either see City or like a Liverpool or Real Madrid or something. But also, this isn't being biased or anything. A dark horse can be United. I'm just saying, it's like you never know. Like you just Ronaldo could step up, Bruno could step up. It's like I feel like if they make it to at least a semifinals or like a lucky draw in the quarters, they could make it to the semis. And I feel like if they make it to the semis, Ronaldo's not gonna want to lose it there because you don't know how many seasons Ronaldo has left. He's gonna want to win a Champions League.
Okay, but just think about this.
The head is gonna. Everyone's gonna.
But why would a team like Bayern Munich first place, Real Madrid first place, I think, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man City first place, Liverpool second place. Why would a small little team down in sixth place, go to the final? That just doesn't make sense. It just doesn't work.
Hey, but also this is Champions League. You're talking.
Yeah, I feel like that's you're saying like Juve is gonna make it far. It's the same thing with saying United not having the greatest of seasons.
United, but they have Ronaldo. They have such great players. That, like,
But Ronaldo can't carry the team to the finals.
you saw what happened with Real Madrid. I know this is years ago in his prime, but you saw what he did with Real Madrid. He carried them the entire way, and then Bale shined instead of Ronaldo in the final. Like you never know. Like Ronaldo carried. Like as a United fan, I'm gonna say Ronaldo carried them to the round of 16. So like, Ronaldo could carry a team. We've seen it before. We saw it with Juve in Champions League against Atletico. We saw Real Madrid for however many years he played there. And we could see it again with United now. I feel like United could make it far. If United make it far, I feel like they have what it takes to win.
I just before we move on to this should be the last thing for this topic. I think three last words we should end with are going to be Ronaldo is dead.
All right. Wow.
Hey, you got something out there? Or looking at?
Wow. All right. Wow. Strong words.
Yeah, 100%. It's an opinion. Don't kill me.
If that's what you think, hey, it's your opinion.
It is.
All right. So now this is gonna be the last topic of the day. This is the last topic, and then we're gonna be done. We have to talk about the Premier League, the best league in the world right now. We have to talk about the top 10 right now, and who we think is finishing in Champions League. You have to talk about Prem. It's the best league in the world. Best players go there. Everyone wants to end up in the Prem. Like Haaland, he's young. He still wants to go to the Prem. Like everyone wants to play in this league. It's the most watched league. Everyone looks forward to it. So right now, top 10 we have Aston Villa, Leicester City, Wolves in 8, 7th is Spurs, 6th is United, 5th is West Ham, Arsenal is fourth. Chelsea is third. Liverpool is second. And City is one. Who do you think is finishing top 7? Because now that the Conference League is in, 7th place in Premier League is Conference League. Even though they have to qualify, you would expect a Premier League team to make it. So who do you guys think? Top 7. We'll start that from. We'll each go one by one. We'll start at 7th, and then we'll work our way up. Who do you think is finishing 7th in the Prem?
I see Arsenal finishing 7th. They had a slow start to the season. They did pick it up though, right now, but I do see them dropping down a bit and finishing 7th.
All right.
I would say I can definitely see West Ham. West Ham 7th. I think they have a very good side. To be 5th in the Premier League is a very good accomplishment.
Yeah.
And I think 7 is the highest and the lowest they'll go.
I don't know why. I think Spurs is gonna stay where they are. I feel like West Ham is strong right now. Like Spurs, you just saw they got knocked out of the Conference League against teams that we don't even know. Like what even is that competition? So I feel like Spurs they're gonna stay in 7th. I don't think they're gonna. They'll probably like through the season they'll move like back like they'll move like down to 8th or like up to 6th, but they're gonna finish in 7th.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we're gonna move up to 6th place now. Who do you think's 6th place? This is for the first Europa League spot out of 2.
6th place, I do see Tottenham finishing 6th place, even though got knocked out of the Europa League. I do see them finishing 6th place. It's not too far.
All right.
6th place. Ooh, I think I would put Arsenal there.
Yeah,
Arsenal.
I kind of agree with you. Yeah, Arsenal, they have a good start, a good start, but I don't think they have a strong team yet to finish
So
a good spot.
you think a fight for Europa League between Tottenham and Arsenal? That's what you guys are saying.
I mean, yes. I mean, it'll be close, but Spurs is finishing 7th, and then Arsenal is gonna finish above them in 6th, and Arsenal is gonna go Europa League. All right, now we're gonna move up to 5th place, top 5. This 5th place is also the second Europa League spot and the final one for the Prem. So who do you think is finishing 5th?
I see West Ham finishing 5th, even though they're having a nice season so far. They should stay where they should be. I don't think they're better than the top teams like City, Liverpool, Chelsea,
Yeah.
United. I see them finishing 5th.
Yeah, I kind of agree with you, Moose. So I don't know. I see them. I don't know. West Ham, they're a very good team, but I don't see them finishing top 4 yet, above like a United, a Chelsea. Like I don't see them.
Wait, so you're gonna put West Ham 5th?
I'm putting West Ham 5th.
Is it just me, or did you say West Ham 7th?
No, I said Spurs 7th.
Yeah, he said.
I said Spurs 7th, Arsenal 6th, West Ham stays in 5th place as they are right now. What do you think?
I think 5th. I would put Tottenham. I think they're going up. I think if you look at their last 5 games with a draw, win, draw, I think they're in good form right now. I think Conte is a very good manager for them. I think if you look at the recent game of Liverpool-Tottenham, that was a very good game. I think
Tense game. Kane should have got sent off.
I think so too.
I
think his red card was definitely a red card.
Kane being sent off could have changed it. They could have ended up losing that game.
Yeah, I think Son is a very good player. I think Conte is a very good coach for him. They have a very good start. I can definitely see them in 5th and do strong in the Europa League. I think them getting out of the Conference League was just...
It was an embarrassment. No, it was an embarrassment.
I think it was a
was
mistake they learned from.
Also,
did they lose with their old manager or their current manager?
I think their current. I think Nuno my coach, I think, the first game, and then I think they sacked him.
Uh,
So I'm not. Okay, now we're gonna move top four. This is this Champions League. This is for all the glory. Fourth place. What do you guys think? Who do you think is finishing fourth?
I think United's going to finish fourth, even though, Leo, I see that you're happy that I put United at fourth, but I do see them finishing fourth with the team that they had: Bruno Fernandes, Ronaldo, Rashford. They do have a nice team. So yeah, I'll put them at fourth.
yeah, not the biggest fan of this team, but I'm gonna have to say fourth. I think I don't know what it is. I have no idea. But at the end of every single season, they just boost up. It's like they get a power up or something. I don't know, they get squad fitness. What it is, I don't. They just boost up.
Big teams come up when it matters. So, all right. So I think United's finishing fourth. I mean, I would love to them see top three this year, but I mean, the top three teams are like they're unbeatable right now. So I think fourth is a fair thing. And then you never know. Next summer they can make more signings, try and finish top three. But I see United fourth right now. All right, this is it. Big top three. Who do you think is finishing third place in the Prem? City, Liverpool, or Chelsea?
I see Liverpool finishing third right now. I know they're in good form on a 4-game win streak.
Wow.
But you got to see City, the squad that they have, and right now they're on a streak right now. So I see City. I'm gonna say City winning the league right now.
Wow. I don't know why. I just have a feeling. Honestly, I think City. No, I think Chelsea third. Chelsea are a very good team, but I don't know. I just feel like no. City are gonna drop to third. So this is bold. I'm going bold with my predictions. Bold. We're going City third. Chelsea second, Liverpool in the league. I feel like City gonna bottle it, and they're gonna drop down to third place.
Oh my God! You smell that?
I don't.
Whatever Leo's smoking over there, I can smell from all the way over here. That is the craziest thing I've ever heard.
No,
I just
Leo, there's no way City is not finishing top two. Look at their form right now. It's incredible. Leo, they could win the Champions League this year. I think they can.
I don't know.
Last year, upset 1-0. They could win. They could maybe win the treble this year.
I don't know, Luca. What do you think about this? You're calling my predictions a little crazy, but hey, you never know. You really, it's Premier League. It's unpredictable. 2016, you saw freaking Leicester win it. You never know. You never know where City could finish. They could end up finishing third. You never know. So what do you think?
I think it stays how it is. I think Chelsea third, Liverpool second, Man City. I think maybe Chelsea second, Liverpool third. There might be a little switch. It's going to be a close, but I think City is going to take off with this one. I think they hold the trophy at the end of the year, but I don't think it's going to be a lot like it was in recent years. I think Liverpool's right there.
This is going to be a lot closer because look at Liverpool's team this year. You have Salah who's killing it. Chelsea's killing it. City's so it's going to be close. Unlike last season where you had City run away with it for it was 20 points, and then Liverpool where they almost went undefeated. It was about 30 points. This is going to be close. You have three top tier teams. Anyone can win it. So I don't know. All right, guys. So I think we've talked about enough for today, at least, I think. So, I mean, we're going to end it here, guys. Drop in the comments what should we talk about next episode and any improvements that we can make. Or what are your predictions for the Prem or Champions League? Leave it down in the comments and let us know. We would love to hear it. And we'll share some maybe in the next episode. I'm your host, Leo Galina, joined with Musso and Luca. And we'll see you guys in the next episode. Peace.